Hey guys, Dout here with some more Bard gameplay following the journey through the ranks. These games are back to back from the last video and show that mistakes definitely happen. When they do, all we gotta do is brush it off and keep playing. I personally have a bad tendency of getting overly aggressive towards fights after I die, and when that happens, it can both be good or bad depending on how they work out. But if you're trying to climb and you're struggling, just remember to take the ways that we die as learning experiences and ways to think about how we can improve in our next game. This spawn is honestly one of my least favorite in all of the map setups. It's a very long hallway and it's filled with skeletal axemen and skeletal spearmen, all of which are kind of annoying to deal with. And yeah, I just don't like this spawn, so I try to get out of it pretty quick. But at the same time, you sort of have to take your time so you're not getting shot by arrows or getting hit in the back of the head by an axe. I opted to use my crossbow here because it's a lot more easy to do that than to time going in and out between two different things shooting at you. If it's just one, it's honestly a whole lot easier, but they're behind a doorway. Might as well just use our crossbow. We have it, and it's our range tool. My first mistake this game was not paying close enough attention. I genuinely didn't hear that there was another person at the spawn, and I know that this is a spawn, but I was being careless and didn't realize there would be a barbarian on the other side of this door. I also somewhat panicked and didn't cancel my shriek fast enough, so he was able to catch up to me and actually hit me. If I put my flute away and just ran, I probably wouldn't have taken a hit there. And here is my second mistake. I definitely thought that I walked wide enough. At this point, I'm basically just panicking because I genuinely never actually came down here. And I just wanted to heal a little bit. But I should have just killed the mobs. I was trying to heal and I should have just killed the mobs and then healed. That was a series of mistakes back to back, and that happens. Like I said earlier, all we could do is re-gear, get ourselves ready to go, and move on to the next one. In this game, we are in the Barbarian spawn. So after I clear these mobs, I am going to check that hallway to make sure no one's there. If they are, we'll fight them. If not, cool, we can chill a bit. There's also usually one of those bugs here that spits poison. That's why I was using my bow here, because I didn't see it and I didn't want to get hit by it randomly. So I was trying to make sure that I would see it as it came up to me, but it just wasn't here. So that's weird. So here I am checking this door, like I said I was gonna do earlier, and lo and behold, another barbarian. Let's rebuff and try to kill him this time. I decided to use this long hallway to try to hit a few shots since I'm assuming he mostly cleared it. After that, I'll try to use Shuriken Weakness and finish in melee. I only hit one shot, but he hit me with the Achilles strike, so that sort of forced me into melee. I was going to try to shoot one more in this room, but I wasn't able to. If you get hit with a Achilles strike, just start swinging. You're not going to move. You're not going to get out of the way of the second hit. And here is my mistake in game 2. Remember where we spawned? That used to be a safe spot. So I was going to go there. I was going to pop the surge kit. Everything was going to be great. And then we were going to move on. Apparently, when they patched the health shrines and put in the rank system, they also changed that. I've literally set up a campfire in there before with like about 10 mobs sitting outside here. But you can't do that anymore. At this point, since I hadn't really been stocking gear, I am now in mostly whites, and I have low dexterity boots. Not the best kit, but we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna clear some things, I'm gonna try to get some better gear, and then personally, when I'm in this situation, I like to force fights. If I do that, I can make sure that I'm getting the most gear possible, because I'm not only getting the gear that I looted. If I kill someone, I'm getting the gear that they looted too. And again, I'm only in whites, so if I lose, it's not the biggest deal. I would definitely recommend, if you get the spawn, kill everything as soon as you can and try to have an escape planned. This is a very pushed area, and there's very often times when you will fight 1, 2, 3 people here. But even though it's dangerous, you can get a lot of sellables, and you can often get rings and necklaces on those shelves too. For all the bard mains who are watching this video, do you ever struggle casting the simplest songs? I feel like I mess up Shriek of Weakness more than I mess up any other song. Well, we haven't found any fights yet, but we do have a full inventory of loot. And honestly, I'm struggling to fight the mobs right now. Since the goblin used his triple shot here, that actually gives me enough time to open the door and just leave him be. We finally see traces of another person. We can fight. I know it's hard to tell right here, but this is a warlock. The biggest thing to be careful of with warlocks is blow of corruption. Other than that, if that's on cooldown, run up and hit them. Okay, at this point in the game, we got some upgrades. We got some good sellables. If he had any more sellables that weren't white or gray, I would have dropped a stack of arrows. But since he didn't, I don't think that's worth, unless they're like at least green, or at least a couple of them are green. But yeah, we're just looking for an out now. Alright, so at this point, the video is basically wrapped up. We're just going to finish looting these mobs real quick to make sure they don't have anything good for us. And we're going to head on out of here. If you made it this far, just want to say that I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And if you could just do one thing for me, just please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel. Anything helps. Alright, I hope you all have a great day. Peace.